In some ways, I am struck by by what comes to be of interest in the broader context. Because I will tell you that I believe that you would find our coaches and our athletic director, or those who direct our theater programs or our musical programs, or anyone who works with young people, are pretty regularly in the process of helping them take stock of their actions and think about whether they were as constructive as they wanted to be. So this is a particular instance. I think it may have some to do with the high visibility of athletics in general that dominates so much of the American conscience. But this was what was what happened between the young men and their coaches and the athletic director was really in the context of a private disciplinary conversation involving the production of this video, which crossed over somewhere in the midst of it from good college fun to something that was a little bit more raw and raunchy and lewd. That private disciplinary moment became a very, very public event. Given the power of technology and the social media, and I will tell you that I feel I have every confidence that starting with our athletic director and our coaches and the young men involved, that it was really meant to be a learning opportunity, and that I know that there have been opportunities for that to have taken stock of that. And yesterday, our athletic director, Dr. Pam Samuelson, shared with me that each of the young men had in fact been highly responsible and had made amends in a way that they were asked to consider, and that they have been reinstated as to privileges to use the university's weight facility, which was the scene of this video. I have my own sense that the student athletes involved have a better sense, number one, about their own responsibilities. As you've seen in a variety of places across the landscape, and there's kind of wide-ranging, I would say, rules. There are many big-time coaches who have said, don't want you on Facebook, or don't want you on Twitter, or whatever. Those sorts of things are challenging. Our student athletes are asked to be mindful of their responsibilities as representatives of the university in all contexts. And while we may not carry the number of nationally televised games, they continue to play a very important role. And I think that the participants involved in this particular incident have really taken stock.
Do you know if any of the students involved in that missed any of the games they would be scheduled to play?
There were two of these young men who were also members of our track and field team, and they did in fact miss competition in the Landmark Conference Track Championship.